Leo, you are up for the October Tarot Energy Reading. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Okay, so Leo, I am doing a custom deck reading. It has nothing but quotes in them from all types of people dealing with love, romance, fitness, health, motivation, inspiration, philosophy, anything you can think of. I have quotes from all types of people, from Socrates to Kenya Moore from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Anything is bound to come out. Whatever cards come out, I will clarify them with a regular tarot deck, is what I will do. Because I always say, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading the energy in the tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. Let's get started. May I have the energy for Leo for October? May I have the energy for Leo for October? May I have the energy for Leo for October? What is it that Leo needs to hear? What is it that Leo needs to hear? What is it that Leo needs to hear? May I have some cards, please? Thank you. May I have another card, please? Thank you. May I have another card, please? Thank you. That really jumped out. All right, let's see what we have here. Bottom of the deck, it says, the pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. Winston Churchill. Let me read that again for the people in the back. The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. Right? And let's go to the first card. It says, morality is not the doctrine of how we may make ourselves happy, but of how we may make ourselves worthy of happiness. Morality is not the doctrine of how we may make ourselves happy, but of how we may make ourselves worthy of happiness, by Immanuel Kant. And then the second card says, the moment you start to wonder if you deserve better, you do. The moment you start to wonder if you deserve better, you do. And then the third card that came out, a good relationship is when someone accepts your past, supports your present, and encourages your future. A good relationship is when someone accepts your past, supports your present, and encourages your future. All right, so let's clarify all of this. Can we clarify morality is not the doctrine of how we may make ourselves happy, but of how we may make ourselves worthy of happiness, by Immanuel Kant? Can we clarify that card, please? Wow, that was quick. So we have the Two of Pentacles, is what this is. This is earth energy. What I'm thinking of, I don't know why I think of the High Priestess. For those of you who don't know, the High Priestess is able to travel between the physical world and the spiritual world. That is how the High Priestess gathers all of the knowledge. that they have. And I think of the High Priestess living two lives is what I feel. With this Two of Pentacles with the juggling, I feel for some of you, I had seen a tweet earlier today. It was something to the effect of, I would like to be grimy or do something. In other words, I would like to do bad, but I feel as soon as I do, God will make an example of me. And I feel like that might be the case for some of you, where you see things happening around you and you're like, I'm doing everything right. I'm being the good person. I'm treating people how I would want to be treated. I'm not stealing from anyone. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. So why does it always look like the people who are not taking the high road are always winning? And I feel with this Two of Pentacles, you're juggling on the morality part, where you're like, and don't forget, Pentacles deal with the 3D, where you're like, okay, should I continue taking the high road, or should I just go ahead and take the low road and see what happens and see if I can reap some benefits from that? Some of you may be in that energy because you feel like you're doing what's right, but the things that you are expecting to happen haven't happened for you yet, or as fast as you would like. Therefore, you feel that, okay, well, this isn't working, me taking the high road. Maybe I should take the low road and see what happens. It's like, what do I have to lose? So some of you may be in that energy in order to obtain your happiness. Again, we all have free will. That's going to be up to you. Can we clarify the moment I start to wonder, or no, the moment you start to wonder if you deserve better, you do. May I have a card clarifying that, even though I already know what this is, because it speaks for itself. And this could be the thing of, now for some of you, thank you. This card just jumped out. What is this? Six of Swords. You're moving away from something. That's what's going on. For some of you, there may be a situation where someone did you wrong, going back to the morality thing. Maybe they were juggling you, or not being honest. Maybe they were living two lives and then you found out about it. And you're like, okay, wait a second, maybe I should live two lives too. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But for this, if you're starting to wonder if you deserve better, you do. Clearly, you believe that you do, because Six of Swords says that you're moving away from whatever this was. You're moving away from whatever did not appreciate you, whatever did not value you as a person, or value the contributions that you made to whatever this is. It can be love, it can be friendship, it can be family, it can be whatever. But you feel there's something better out there for you, something that will value you as a person. Could be a job. 2, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Six of Swords is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Maybe you were dealing with one of those signs, or you have that in your chart. All right, can we clarify? A good relationship is when someone accepts your past, supports your present, and encourages your future. Can we clarify that, please? Thank you. That Nine of Swords, it keeps on coming out. More air energy. With that, I feel that some of you are cutting your losses, is what you're doing. And the reason I'm saying that is because I'm looking at this Six of Swords. 9 of Swords minus 6 is 3, which is heartache. And then 9 plus 6 is 5 of Swords. So there's been some type of loss for someone where the support system that was needed was not there. And now you're like, okay, I've been let down. Where do we go from here? And then that is that Six of Swords energy. We're going to move away from this, is what that is. Bottom of the deck, Hierophant. So some of you may be leaning more into your faith and leaning on that. Others of you may be dealing with something more of a commitment. There could be some of you where you were deciding which person you wanted to deal with, and you may decide to commit to one of them. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But the biggest thing that I'm taking away from this is knowing your worth. Is what I'm taking away from this. Knowing who's good in your life and who brings a good support system to you. And it, again, doesn't have to be romance. It can be any type of relationship. But that's what I feel this is about, is knowing your worth. And you know that you deserve better. Which is why, Six of Swords. That is your message. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Till next time, Leo, be blessed.